a quiet light across the room. Nothing remarkable is happening, yet everything is in bloom. The day unfolds in subtle movements, a breeze, a shadow, a passing bird. Small wonders often speak the loudest, without a single word. The world asks less than I imagined when I stop asking more of it. Simply living, one moment at a time. Simply living, without a reason or design. No need to hurry toward tomorrow, no need to linger in yesterday. Just finding grace within the ordinary and letting life have its way. The river keeps its patient rhythm, the trees sway with effortless ease. Nothing strives to be exceptional, yet everything belongs with ease. The afternoon drifts into evening without resistance or regret, teaching a quiet kind of wisdom in what remains unmet. Perhaps fulfillment is not somewhere else, but hidden within what already is. Simply living beneath an ever-changing sky. Simply living without needing to know why. The smallest moments carry meaning when given space to gently shine, and every breath becomes enough when life is not confined. There is a beauty in the unremarkable, a richness in the everyday, a depth that often goes unnoticed by those who rush away. For peace is rarely found in striving or in reaching endlessly above. Sometimes it waits within the simple act of being present to life itself. Simply living with an open heart and mind. Simply living, leaving expectations behind. No destination more important than the place where I already am. Just grateful for the gift of being and all that life has gently planned. The evening settles into silence. The stars emerge one by one, and in the calm beyond ambition, simply living feels like enough. There was a time I held too tightly to every plan and every dream, trying to shape the course of life into exactly what it seemed. But rivers do not follow straight lines, and seasons never ask permission. They arrive and leave in their own way with quiet precision. The more I tried to hold the world, the more it slipped beyond my reach. I'm learning to let things be, to loosen my grip on certainty, learning to let things be and trust what I cannot foresee. Not every question needs an answer, not every road a guarantee. There is peace within acceptance, learning to let things be. The morning light still finds the window without a promise of the day. The stars appear each evening without explaining their way, and somewhere in their silent rhythm a deeper wisdom seems to grow, that life reveals itself more clearly when given room to flow. Some lessons arrive gently, only after resistance fades. I'm learning to let things be, to welcome what unfolds naturally, learning to let things be without demanding certainty. The heart grows lighter with each step, released from what it cannot see. There is freedom in surrender, learning to let things be. Perhaps serenity is not found by controlling every turn, but by standing open to the moment and allowing life to teach what must be learned. I'm learning to let things be, to trust the timing of the years, learning to let things be beyond my hopes and fears. The world keeps moving gracefully, with or without directing me, and there is quiet wisdom in learning to let things be. The evening settles into silence, the stars illuminate the sea, and somewhere in that gentle stillness I'm learning to let things be. The morning does not hurry as it unfolds across the sky. Light arrives in quiet measure, without explaining how or why. The river follows ancient instincts toward a destination it cannot see. Yet every turn becomes a part of its unfolding destiny. Perhaps there is a wisdom hidden in what the natural world reveals. A gentle way to live is not to struggle with the tide. A gentle way to live is to walk with life, not against its stride. To welcome what is present without demanding more than this, and find extraordinary beauty in the simple grace of what exists. The seasons never force their arrival, nor resist the time to leave. Each transition carries elegance for those willing to perceive. The heart grows lighter when it loosens its attachment to control, and learns that peace is often found in the unburdening of the soul. Not every answer needs pursuing, not every uncertainty resolved. A gentle way to live is not to measure every gain. A gentle way to live is to find meaning beyond a claim. To trust the slow unfolding of days not yet revealed, and discover that acceptance can be its own kind of freedom. There is strength within surrender, not defeat but deeper grace, a recognition that life's mysteries need not always be embraced with haste. For meaning often enters softly, without announcement or display, arriving in the quiet spaces we once overlooked along the way. A gentle way to live is to be fully where you are, neither captive to the past, nor reaching for a distant star. To honor each unfolding moment as both transient and true, and understand that life's greatest gift may simply be living it through. The evening settles into stillness, the sky releases its final hue, and in the calm beyond ambition, a gentle way to live comes into view. The river never questions the winding of its course. It follows quiet currents without resistance or force. The clouds drift through the heavens, changing shape as they go by, never holding on to what they were beneath the endless sky. There is wisdom in the movement of things that do not strive. Let life flow like a river to the sea. Let life flow the way it's meant to be. No need to force the future, no need to rewrite the past. Some of the most beautiful moments arrive when nothing is grasped. The seasons turn with elegance without a master plan. The dawn arrives each morning without a guiding hand, and every day reveals itself in ways we cannot know, teaching us the quiet art of learning to let go. Not every answer needs pursuing, not every path is meant to show itself at once. Let life flow like the wind across the trees. Let life flow with unhurried ease. The heart grows lighter when it trusts what time alone can show, and finds a deeper freedom in letting life flow. Perhaps peace is not a destination, but a way of moving through the years, with openness toward uncertainty and kindness toward our fears. For life unfolds beyond our plans in rhythms all its own, and often leads us somewhere beautiful we could never have known. Let life flow beyond expectation and control. Let life flow into the landscape of the soul. No need to see the whole horizon or know what lies below. Just meet each day with open hands and let life flow. The evening settles softly, the stars begin to glow, and peace arrives without effort when we let life flows. The ocean never asked permission to rise and meet the shore. The seasons change with quiet confidence, as they have done before. The clouds redraw the evening sky in forms that never stay, a reminder that not everything was meant to obey. There are forces moving gently beyond the reach of human hands, life beyond control flows where it needs to go. Life beyond control knows more than we can know. The heart grows lighter when it ceases to command each passing road, and learns the deeper freedom found in life beyond control. The future keeps its secrets hidden behind an unseen door, yet every dawn arrives precisely as countless dawns before. The river bends around the stone without resistance or demand, finding pathways through uncertainty with a wisdom rarely planned. Not every outcome needs arranging, not every mystery solved. Life beyond control moves in rhythms of its own. Life beyond control unfolds beyond the known. The mind may seek a perfect map for every road and goal, yet peace begins where trust begins, in life beyond control. Perhaps surrender is not weakness, but a form of higher grace, a willingness to walk with wonder rather than dictate the pace. For meaning often enters softly when striving finally subsides, and something larger than intention becomes the unseen guide. Life beyond control carries both loss and gain. Life beyond control, through sunshine and through rain. No need to grasp the entire story, no need to see the final role, just faith enough to meet each day in life beyond control. stars illuminate the whole, and wisdom whispers through the darkness, life beyond control. The twilight settles elegantly upon the shoulders of the day. The restless urgency of hours gradually slips away. The city hum becomes a whisper. The evening breeze with ease, and all the unfinished conversations dissolve into the breeze. No ambition calling from the distance, no expectation to fulfill, nothing to chase tonight, no horizon drawing me near, nothing to chase tonight, no destination to appear. The world continues turning without my intervention or advice, and for the first time in a long while, that feels more than sufficient tonight. The constellations hold their places without competing for the sky. The river keeps its measured cadence without a reason why. There is a subtle kind of wisdom in allowing things to be, a quiet reconciliation with uncertainty. No need to decipher every mystery, no need to command the tide, nothing to chase tonight, no race against the years, nothing to chase tonight, no bargaining with fears. The moment stands complete already, without requiring redesign, and peace arrives unannounced, like a thought beyond the mind. Perhaps fulfillment is not found at the end of some imagined road, but in the graceful recognition that this moment is enough to hold. Nothing to chase tonight, no mountain left to climb, nothing to chase tonight, no need to conquer time. The stars emerge in patient silence, the heart releases its insistence, and everything feels lighter now, freed from resistance. The evening settles into stillness. The night unfolds without demand, and life, in all its quiet wonder, requires nothing more than an open hand. Nothing to chase tonight. A golden light upon the floor, a gentle breeze passing by. The day unfolds without a rush, beneath an open sky. No need to look too far ahead, no need to look behind. There's something beautiful waiting here, in this moment of time. Peace in the present, that's where I wanna be. Peace in the present, setting my spirit free. Not chasing what has already gone, not reaching for what's not yet here. Just holding this simple moment close, with a heart that's calm and clear. The trees sway to a quiet song, the clouds drift slow and wide, and every breath feels easier, without a need to decide. The smallest things seem meaningful, the simplest joys shine through, when attention rests upon the now, and welcomes what is true. Peace in the present, that's where I wanna be. Peace in the present, setting my spirit free. Not chasing what has already gone, not reaching for what's not yet here. Just holding this simple moment close, with a heart that's calm and clear. Life is happening all around, in ways both small and grand, and every precious second waits to be gently held in hand. Peace in the present, like sunlight warming the day, No need for perfect answers, no need to understand it all. Just trusting this beautiful moment and hearing its quiet call. The evening settles softly, the stars begin to glisten, and peace remains within the heart that chooses simply to listen. The autumn leaves don't cling forever, they dance upon the breeze. The river doesn't hold the rain, it carries it with ease. The sky releases fading light to welcome in the stars, and somehow everything moves on exactly as things are. The art of letting go is softer than it seems. The art of letting go is trusting in between. Not every chapter lasts forever, not every road is known. Sometimes the heart grows stronger by loosening its hold. The tide retreats without resistance, the dawn gives way to night. Each moment understands its turn without a need to fight. And maybe there is wisdom in releasing what has been, making room for something new to quietly begin. The art of letting go is softer than it seems. The art of letting go is trusting in between. Not every chapter lasts forever, not every road is known. Sometimes the heart grows stronger by loosening its hold. It's not forgetting where you've been or pretending not to care. It's carrying the memories lightly without living there. The art of letting go is peace without regret. The art of letting go is learning to accept the beauty of the present, the promise of tomorrow, and finding freedom in the space beyond the need to hold on. The evening settles quietly. The stars begin to show, and the heart discovers grace in the art of letting go. Morning light across the water, a fleeting shimmer, then it's gone. Nothing lingers, nothing pauses, yet somehow life keeps moving on. The wind composes quiet phrases among the branches overhead, a language older than our questions, a truth beyond what's left unsaid. So much of life escapes possession, like sunlight slipping through the hands. There is beauty in what is, not only in what might become. In the grace of the unfinished and the songs left unsung. There is beauty in what is, in every moment passing through, a quiet kind of wonder hidden in the ordinary view. The river never asks for certainty, the horizon offers no guarantees, yet both exist in perfect balance, with an effortless serenity. The heart grows weary chasing answers that time was never meant to reveal. Some truths arrive without announcement and ask only to be felt. Perhaps the deepest form of wisdom is learning not to interfere. There is beauty in what is, not only in what might become. In the space between intentions and the places we are from. There is beauty in what is, in every shadow, every light, a quiet revelation appearing in plain sight. There is beauty in what is, in the changing and the still, in every unexpected turning, beyond the reach of will. There is beauty in what is, a gift that asks for nothing more than an open heart awakened to the wonder of before. The evening settles without effort. The stars emerge as they always did. And for a moment, all that matters is the beauty of what is. The sky has finally softened after a season of unrest. The winds have lost their urgency and the earth returns to breathe. The distant echoes fade away into the evening air, leaving behind a quiet space where stillness gathers there. Not every moment asks for courage. Not every day requires a fight. This is the calm between the storms, a sanctuary in time, where weary thoughts can loosen and leave their weight behind. The waves no longer struggle against the pull of the sea, and for a while the world remembers how peaceful it can be. The horizon wears a gentler light. The river finds its pace. Nothing insists on being different. Everything rests in place. The heart begins to trust again what silence has to teach, that not every answer comes from striving. Some arrive when we release. There is wisdom in the pause between what was and what will be. This is the calm between the storms, a moment free from demand, where uncertainty feels lighter and life unfolds unplanned. Clouds continue drifting without concern for where they go, and peace reveals itself softly to those who move more slow. Perhaps these quiet intervals are not merely spaces in between, but sacred chapters of their own, often overlooked, rarely seen. For here the soul can rediscover what constant motion conceals, the gentle strength of stillness and the quiet power that heals. feels. This is the calm between the storms, a gift too easily ignored, a place where gratitude awakens without asking for reward. No need to predict tomorrow, no need to rewrite before. Just an open heart embracing the calm between the storms. The evening settles without effort. The stars emerge one by one, and beneath the vastness of the sky, the healing has already begun. The calm between the storms. When life moves softly through the hours, like twilight spilling over stone, the noise of restless expectations dissolves into a gentler tone. The world no longer feels demanding. Its sharp edges begin to blur, and every fleeting observation finds meaning without needing words. When life moves softly, there is nothing left to chase. When life moves softly, even silence has its place. The heart releases its resistance, the mind untangles gracefully, and what once seemed beyond possession arrives with quiet certainty. The sky unfolds in subtle gradients. The river follows unseen laws, a lesson hidden in surrender, a wisdom deeper than a cause. The unanswered questions lose their urgency. The future loosens its command, and every passing imperfection feels easier to understand. When life moves softly, there is nothing left to prove. When life moves softly, everything finds room to move. The soul becomes a little lighter, the burden of becoming falls away, and all that truly matters is allowed to simply stay. Perhaps serenity is not a destination, but a shift in how the moment is perceived. A willingness to trust the unseen current and honor what the heart has quietly received. When life moves softly, even time appears to slow. When life moves softly, the deepest truths begin to show. No struggle with the changing seasons, no fear of what remains unknown, only a graceful understanding that life unfolds on its own. The evening settles into stillness. The stars emerge one after one, and somewhere in the quiet distance, a deeper peace has just begun. When life moves softly, the sun slips low beyond the hills. The day begins to rest. The hurried thoughts that fill the air settle gently in my chest. The river moves without concern. The stars arrive on cue. The world keeps finding its own way without a perfect view. Where worry ends, a quiet peace begins. Where worry ends, the healing settles in. No need to carry every storm, no need to know what's next. There's comfort in the simple truth of letting life do the rest. The breeze moves softly through the trees with nowhere else to be. The moonlight paints a silver path across the sleeping sea. The heart grows lighter when it learns not everything depends on holding tight to every thought. That's where the freedom begins. No need to know what's next. There's comfort in the simple truth of letting life do the rest. Some answers come with passing time. Some never need to appear. And somehow life keeps moving on with grace from year to year. Where worry ends, the soul can finally breathe. Where worry ends, a calmness gently speaks. No struggle with tomorrow, no weight left to defend. Only the beauty of this moment, where worry ends. The evening hums a tender tune, soft as a lifelong friend, and peace arrives without a sound, where worry ends.